Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you a full body workout or full body workout exercise that you can do only at home, that only body weight, no additional weight needed. Obviously in some of these exercises, if you want to amplify the difficulty of them, you are able to add some weights, and I'll explain to you every single exercise in detail and how it works and how you can make it harder. So throughout the video, we will be dividing the different exercises into muscle categories. For starters, we're going to start with chest. We're going to very much basically base ourselves on push-ups and different push-up variations that they are. So to begin with, we have the normal push-up. It's just a regular push-up. Keep your elbows not too in, not too outside either. You keep them quite normal at a range of 45 degrees maybe from your body, and keep your hands equally spread out, shoulder width, more or less, and then you just push down. Regular push-up. After that, we have diamond push-up. This will put more pressure on the pecs, and you will get more squeeze as you come back up. The idea is that you press your finger and your hand, you shape your hands like this, and as you put them down, you will go down, and then you'll put a lot of squeeze when you're up because you're squeezing your arms back together. This will concentrate a lot on your lower pecs, whereas the normal push-up will concentrate a lot on your pecs in general. We then have waist push-ups. Waist push-ups is the idea of doing the push-up down at your waist. So as you would be here for normal push-ups, you will be here for waist push-ups, and here you will be concentrating your lower pecs because you have your hands lowered down. Opposite to this, you would want to probably do your upper pecs. So you would do a variation of a push-up and a pike push-up. I will describe I'll explain what a pike push-up is later on. You will kind of form yourself like this and then push down, creating this push-up that goes kind of this way, simulating what you would see in the gym as a inclined bench press. And you will be doing a push-up slightly downwards. That is to target the upper chest, which is going to give, if you develop the upper chest, it's going to give this illusion of you looking big. You always want to have more upper chest than lower chest. It looks more aesthetic. Obviously, if you have genetically more lower chest, then try to develop that upper chest because it's the most aesthetic area in the chest that you want to develop. We have another push-up variation called archer push-ups, where you slightly spread out your hands and then you go from one side to the other. This is a very difficult variation. Obviously, if you're not comfortable with push-ups in the very beginning, you will just start with regular push-ups, and then all of these push-ups are placed in an order from difficulty, so the easiest to the most difficult, with regular push-ups being the easiest, in my opinion. If you have acquired all of these different push-up variations, it is very, very important for you to vary between these push-ups. So every time you decide to exercise, out of all of these push-ups that I've shown to you, which of one I have forgotten, and I'll show you later. Anyways, you have to vary between all of them because your body needs variation. It mustn't do the same thing every time. And since with push-ups you have the possibility to vary, then it is very, very good. The last variation is also a very common variation, and I would put them up as one of the easiest, is just wide push-ups. Regular wide push-ups compared to normal push-ups where you would have your arms more in. you keep them out wider, and you push out. Now we will pass on to abdominal workout. You have the regular ab crunch, where you basically just go down and you crunch up. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this exercise. Everybody knows this. This will target the full, all of the abs, and then also the lower abs at the same time. If you're trying to target just the upper abs, so the four up here, especially the very upper abs, you can do half crunches by just coming down and up with the upper body. It looks like I'm cheating the push-ups, but after a couple push-ups, you will feel that burn. This exercise definitely does work. It is not a scam. And you will be targeting the upper abs. If you want to target strictly the lower abs, you will be doing stuff like leg raises. Leg raises, you lay on your back and basically raise up your legs. Have different variations like scissors, spread out your legs like this. You can also do a C hold and stuff like that. Now to target these sides of the abs. For this, the most common ab exercise I know are Russian twists. Keep up your legs, arms together, and go from one side to the other. If you can amplify this exercise by holding weight in your hands and doing the same thing if you have weight. It could even be a couple liters of water. You could take a backpack, fill it up with some heavy stuff, and then hold it like this. Anything that is heavy, and that will make the exercise more difficult. Obviously, then we have the plank, basically holding in this position for as long as you can. And then we have two more interesting ab exercises that you can do when you're hanging from something. Now the idea of these ab exercises is that you are doing them while you are hanging from something. You have, first of all, the same as before on the floor, leg raises and then scissors. Position. And do some regular leg raises. If that's too difficult, you can do it simply by raising your knees. This way you will be training also the lower abs, just as you were doing while you were lying down. You will be in the leg raised position, and all you're going to do is you're flapping your legs up and down. This will definitely target and burn out your lower abs. Very good exercise as well. We then have the rowboat. You start down on the ground, and the idea is you come and do this. So raising your legs and your body and folding yourself together and then unfolding. This will target the top and bottom part of your abs all at once. It is a very good cardio exercise, and I definitely recommend. Just as I said for the push-ups, throughout all of these abdominal exercises, choose 3 of which you will then vary through all of them every time you work out. But every time you work out, choose around 3 of them. If you're feeling like it, do 4. These are very good exercises to train your abs. Now we will move on to back exercises. There are 3 different exercises to work the scapula area of your back, being the middle part over here. Very important back muscle that will help you in core muscle strength, keeping the back upright. One way of doing this is, I call them scapular rows. I don't know what the hell you would call them, but you're basically putting yourself in a rowing position for your back. Another exercise that I will show you later on, under a table, or it can be anything else, in between 2 chairs, or something where you can hang yourself from. I will be placing myself under the table, light, and slightly raising myself up from the ground, and then only moving the scapula area of my back. Up and down. That will train the scapular area of your back. Another way to do this is through push-ups. You do the exact same type of exercise by only moving your scapula. Stand in a push-up position and go up and down. Since I use a door frame to do pull-ups, I will put on some chalk. Preferably if you're a beginner, I would recommend getting a pull-up bar. It only costs like 30 bucks on Amazon because it's difficult to do pull-ups when you have bad grip. So here we're going to be doing the same thing, only moving our scapula, but in an up and down range of motion. Not back and forward anymore, but up and down, like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to hang yourself in a pull-up position and then only use the scapula. Next back exercise, which everyone should be familiar with, is the pull-up. As you do the pull-up, it is important to remember, as you go up, you bring the bar, not here, but you kind of bring out your pecs, your chest, and bring the bar to your chest, and then as you come back down in, and rotate your shoulders backwards. Last back exercise, but not last exercise that I'll show you, are back rows. Same thing, you will hang yourself under a table on your back. And you will pull yourself upwards, keeping your core strength tight, and it is not only a good back exercise, but you also simultaneously are training your core. And you have to keep your whole body straight. If this exercise is too difficult by doing that, you can always fold your knees and do the same thing. Either like this, easy version, or keep yourself straight and more advanced version. Here you are simulating back rows, which you would be doing in the gym for arms. One tricep exercise and one bicep exercise. The targeted movement for a tricep exercise is pushing away downwards, and the bicep exercise is pulling upwards. For the tricep exercise, there are a couple ways you can do this. One of which I like to use a table and simulating that movement that I showed you before by placing myself up like so, kind of leaning forward and a bit arched, and then as I go down, I fold my arms and then I extend them again. Obviously, for the tricep exercise I just showed you, if you want to augment the intensity, you can always add some weight by placing it on your back or putting it in a backpack that you will wear on your back, and therefore you will make yourself heavier. For the bicep exercise, we are going to do something called a chin-up, which is a pull-up, but you reverse your grip and you pull up like this. Here you will be training your muscle, your arm to flex backwards, like in the bicep flexing position. And this will not only train your back, but it will also target the bicep. Why would we do back then this way if we can do one exercise and you have two muscles trained at the same time? That is because if you're training your back, gripping your pull-up in this direction is a lot more efficient and targets your lats, which are these muscles, a lot better. We have one last exercise that I forgot that will train your shoulders, which are pike push-ups. Here is for you to go downwards, just like you would in a regular push-up, but downwards in this direction. Here you are targeting your shoulders. If this is too easy, you can always elevate the surface of which your feet are positioned. So if you're training legs, obviously the best exercise is going to be squats, and I hope everyone is familiar with squats. It's simply spreading out your legs and coming down like this. If this is too easy, you can get into doing pistol squats, which is one leg squat. So you come down on one leg and you do that squat on both legs. If that is too difficult, you can always help yourself with a chair, for example, and that will help you keep your balance. And therefore you will be doing the exercise a lot more in a lot more complete way. And then last leg exercise are lunges. Place your legs in this direction and work it up and down. I hope, guys, this helped you complete your workout. Full body workout at home that you can do anytime you want. I hope you got inspiration of different exercises, and I hope this helped if you really don't know where to start. Remember to vary your exercises if you can, like for the push-ups, since you have so many variations, switch between them. Add the intensity when it gets too easy. And yeah, now you have no more excuses not to work out, and I hope this definitely helps you on your self-improvement and bodybuilding journey. Peace.